Let's go to Acronis Cyber Foundation. Come on. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you? Good?
Good. What do we have here?
This is a booth of the Acronis Cyber Foundation, which is the foundation of Acronis. We are building schools worldwide, and we also brought out a book, which is the Formula Green book. And this is about Formula E, sustainability, and Acronis cyber security.
Nice.
And this is our flyer.
Cool.
With all our initiatives and the tech initiative and
Wow.
everything we want to
Impressive.
do in the next years.
Would you like to join us on our booth?
Sure.
Maybe have a little chat. Hello, Leonie.
Hi.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Leonie, I want to ask you about the Acronis Foundation. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure. The Acronis Cyber Foundation, we actually renamed it, was funded in 2018 to mark Acronis' 18th birthday. And because Acronis' mission is that knowledge should be available to everybody, they actually decided they want to build schools to bring education to neglected regions all around the world. And so they decided to build 15 schools in the next 3 years. And that's why the Acronis Cyber Foundation was funded. And we are already at 10 schools now, so 5 more to go.
So 5 more to go in the near future.
And then we find new projects in the future. But then we have our goal for the next 3 years. But it's growing a lot, so I think we're going to have even more projects.
Speaking about the area here, tell me more about your project in Lebanon.
Yeah. So I joined the Acronis Cyber Foundation a year ago, and I actually lived in Lebanon before that, working in refugee camps with the UN. And then I joined this cause, and we decided to build a school in Lebanon because of the Syrian refugees. Lebanon hosts 1.5 million Syrian refugees, and a lot of these children don't have any education. They often call the lost generation because they don't go to school and they don't learn how to read and write. And these are hopefully the children that will go back to Syria one day and rebuild the country. And so education for them is essential to do this. And so we decided to build a school there, but then the obstacle was that by law, it's not allowed to build a permanent school structure in Lebanon for Syrian refugees. And so we had to find a way to go around this. And we had a nice implementing partner who's doing such a great work on ground. And they decided with us together to build a school in a tent. And so we had this tent school with 2 classrooms, around 250 children being schooled there on a daily basis in 2 to 3 shifts daily. So we really try to reach as many children as possible. And it's a crazy place, really, if you go there, because if you go in and in these camps, the situation is very depressing, right? But you go into the school and you just see the smile on the children's faces, and they finally have dreams again, and they learn things, and they can picture themselves in the future. And it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful project, and I'm very happy we did this in 2018. 19 actually, it was opened in 2019. And now we hope to do even more, even in this region as well.
So this project will push for more another projects in the region here.
I hope so, because building schools is the first step, but it goes further. And Acronis is a tech company, and it acts in the tech ecosystem. So we really want to push how to bring education and IT and tech together, and how we can open even more opportunities for these children through tech. So it will never stop with one school, and I think we will continue doing this great job. And we hope that a lot of partners of Acronis and other people will join us, because a better world is based on educated children.
Can you tell us more about the ultimate goal of the Acronis Foundation?
Yeah. So the Acronis Cyber Foundation was funded with the goal to have a structure where a lot of partners, including Acronis, in this tech ecosystem can join in, and we can have school initiatives and development aid projects at the end together. So we try to have a structure that is as easy as possible. So my job, for instance, is to find good projects, to assess them, we have our standards, and to find projects that really have an impact on the long term for children in the poor regions. And then we try to make it as simple as possible for partners to join in. And it's not all about money, but it's also about knowledge, because in this tech ecosystem, there's so much knowledge, there's so much innovation, there are so many ideas, and so many children don't have any access to knowledge. So we try to combine this. But because nobody has time anymore, we try to make it as simple as possible and as easy for partners to join Acronis and to work towards this mission together. And we constantly find new projects all around the world because there's so many countries. There are like millions of children who have no access to school, and even more children that might have access, but they never learn how to read and to write. So we want to build new schools, but also to increase the quality of education. And IT and tech is such a good tool to bring education to people and to children. And now we have this problem that remote areas, maybe no internet, there's no electricity, maybe children speak only a local language. So it's all obstacles that we try to overcome, especially in the next year, 2020. We're going to work on this to bring computer classes into remote areas with solar panels, with all types of innovation to actually bring access to knowledge through education. That doesn't make sense.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
It's good to have you with us today. Thank you.
Thank you so
much,
much.
Leonie.